Let me address three glaring problems pagdating sa Filipino healthcare reality. Alam natin na mahal magkasakit ngayon. Pero alam natin na mas mahal if ever you are seeking treatment on top-tier hospitals like Cardinal Santos, The Medical City, St. Luke's, Asian Hospital, etc. So, kinaharap yan ng Filipino this year, 2025, and of course, sa mga susunod na taon. Kasi nga, ang medical inflation is always present. Nagmamahal talaga lahat. Now, isang problem pa is, for those of you who have HMO, lucky you kung kasama yan sa mga benefits dahil you are employed. But the coverage for HMO ng mga tao is limited. If I remember it correctly, sa lahat ng mga clients na nakausap ko na, ang pinakamataas na narinig kong may HMO coverage o may card na binigay ng company sa kanila is around 500,000. And we are talking about Chief Financial Officer of one of the prominent like top 30 companies here in the Philippines. Vice Presidents, mga ganun lang din. 500,000. Rare. Or wala pa akong na-experience na millions yung coverage. Pero if ever man, still, we know that there are some sickness that will incur more than 1 million lang pagdating sa medical treatment. Lalo na kung dun sa mga hospitals na binanggit ko kanina ka nagpapagaling or nagpapagamot. And then the third one is, there are some people seeking medical options, not here in the country, but they wanted to get treatment abroad. Maybe ang reason nila is hindi sila palaging nasa Pilipinas. Yung trabaho nila requires them to travel outside the country and dun sila nagkasakit. Or there are some people who just prefer na instead na dito magpagaling, they select other hospitals or experts abroad. So these three problems is being addressed by one of the products ni AXA Philippines. Since I'm your insurance guy, so I'll be proposing a solution that can address those problems na minention ko kanina. And we'll be diving deep sa Global Health Access. Now, para kanino ba ang Global Health Access? So, individuals and families who demand the best medical care regardless of location. So, pagpalagay natin na ikaw yung tipo ng tao na pag ako nagkasakit, gusto ko sa top-tier hospital ako dalhin. Maybe your reason is because naniniwala kang mas magagaling yung mga nandun or mas maganda yung magiging treatment mo. The facilities ay top-tier din or kahit anong reason. If you are this type of person, you might consider Global Health Access as one of your options. Now, there are some people who are frequent travelers. I do have friends na ganito yung trabaho. Pinapadala sila abroad. There are some OFWs, expats, and those planning to seek treatment overseas. So, halinamin ko lang, for this type of people, hindi lahat kayo ay kaya namin i-cover. Ang ibig sabihin ng frequent travelers ay still resident pa rin ng bansa natin. Ibig sabihin, sa isang taon, you're staying here in the Philippines for 181 days or more, aggregate. So, kung ikaw ay pinapadala kung saan-saan, pero most of the time naman nandito ka sa bansa, pwede ka namin i-cater. But let's just say we're talking about OFW na 10 months nasa sea, o kaya 10 months nasa ibang bansa. Doon siya ka talaga nagtatrabaho, umuwi lang paminsan-minsan dito. Instead of getting Global Health Access here in the Philippines, punta kayo sa counterpart namin na company kung saang country ka belong. Kasi sila yung pwede magbenta sa inyo. Basta ang rule dito is 181 days or more nandito sa Pilipinas and then lagi ka lang lumilipat or nagpupunta ka sa ibang bansa. Kasi these people, pwedeng yung sakit nila or kailangan nila ng medical treatment. Dumating yung time na yun na nasa abroad sila and not here in the Philippines. Hindi naman pa pwedeng yung card nila local lang. Tapos pag sa ibang bansa, laging out of pocket. So there are some people like that. So Global Health Access is an option for you. And last but not the least, those people who already have HMO. Yung mga nabanggit ko kanina, yung Chief Financial Officer na kunikwento ko, the coverage of her current card is just 500,000. But we know na ang sickness at yung mga conditions na medical, pwedeng more than 500,000 pa yung gastos. And they don't want to shell out money pa pag nagkasakit sila. They wanted peace of mind. So gusto nila ng mas mataas na coverage. So these people are the target audience for this particular product. Now, ang Global Health Access is a private medical card that gives you these benefits. Ito mga benefits na to, ito yung parang main proposal ng product na to. First is the extensive medical coverage worldwide. So, kagaya nga ng sinabi ko, gusto naming solusyonan yung mga tao na nasa ibang bansa, tapos gusto pa rin magpagamot. So, whether they live here in the Philippines, gusto lang nila magpagamot abroad, or talagang nagpupunta talaga sila sa abroad eh. And they don't want to shell out money kung magkasakit sila. Nasa abroad sila tinamaan ng sakit or tinamaan ng kung anumang condition nila na kailangan ng healthcare. Now, it will give you a coverage of up to 175 million per year. Now, the reason kung ba't malaki siya, kasi we are talking about pesos. So, kung Philippine peso yon, tapos, kunyari, nagpunta siya ng Singapore, nagpunta siya ng Amerika, nagpunta siya ng Europe, or kung nasaan man siyang bansa, yung converted amount lang ng 175 million yung coverage niya. Hindi equivalent to 175 million abroad din. Okay, kaya mataas ang coverage ng ganito. Kasi nga, binibigyan namin kayo ng option to seek medical assistance even you are not in the country. Second is, you could choose your own doctor. For those of you who have a relationship with medical practitioners na tapos nagkataon na yung doctor nyo na yun na nag-aalaga sa inyo is hindi accredited ng network hospital namin, you could still avail services or avail benefits from this card. Now, the main objective is for you to have peace of mind na hindi ka na mag-shell out ng money, mag-out of pocket ka. So, we are proposing cashless transaction if ever you get hospitalized. And then, may mga value-added services to, like 24 hours, 24/7 na mga, tawag dito, 24/7 hotline that you could contact. Aside from that, is merong global concierge at very specialized yung customer service namin para sa ganitong card kasi parang ito yung top tier product din ng insurance company namin. And then of course, it will include global pandemic diseases. Well, subject siya sa policy provisions, but most of the policies, if ever man, you could go back to your policy, read about it, and pandemic diseases are not covered. But here, merong high consideration that will be covering that. So, in a nutshell, ganito yung itsura ng plan na to. So, meron kang different options that varies from Gold Light, yun yung pinakamura, papuntang Gold Light Plus, papuntang Silver, Gold, and Platinum. Of course, pag tumataas ka ng plan, mas nagiging mahal siya. Tapos, mas nagiging mataas yung coverage. If you're going to look at it, yung Gold Light has 100 million per year the coverage. Tapos, si Gold naman is 100 million yearly coverage, pero may mga kasama pang ibang benefits. So, ano ba yung mga benefits? In layman kasi, inpatient, outpatient, alternative treatment like yung mga acupuncture, herbals, mga gano'n. Tapos yung maternity, dental, optical. Tapos meron ding health screen, psychiatric, plus dental. Nakikita nyo naman sa mismong picture na yung mga merong thumbs up, covered siya. So, platinum and gold covered everything. Ang pinakaiba ni platinum tsaka ni gold, ang coverage ni platinum is 175 million. 100 million lang si gold. Pero, meron siya nung inpatient hanggang sa dental. On the other hand naman, si silver, 50 million ang coverage niya, pero kasama yung outpatient. If you are going to compare it kasi sa Gold Light Plus and Gold Light, wala silang outpatient. Wala rin silang alternative treatment, maternity, dental, optical. So, yun yung mga differences nila. So, it's up to you kung ano yung tingin mong kailangan mo na feeling mong may-utilize yung benefit. You won't be pushing naman for a product na hindi mo kailangan. Kaya, you will be the one to assess kung alin ba yung pinakamaganda na afford mo plus gusto mo yung benefit niya. Now, ano ba yung pasok sa inpatient? So, yung inpatient, syempre, yung daily accommodation charges. Kasi pag sinabi natin inpatient, parang ikaw ay mararatay sa hospital for several days. So, kagaya nga ng main premise ng product na to, whether you are abroad or you are here in the Philippines, kasama ang inpatient. Doon siya sa annual benefit limit na pinili mo na plan. Also, yung companion na accommodation, it will be included. Ano yung companion accommodation? Kasi may mga hospital na, kunyari, dalaw ka, sinamahan mo yung friend mo or kamag-anak mo na hospitalized, but you won't be staying on that room kasi pagpalagay natin sa kanya nakakahawa. You will be provided a separate room. May mga ganong hospital, lalo na sa mga top-tier hospitals. And yung others naman, nag-charge talaga sila if may additional companion ka sa hospital mo. So, it will be included also na benefit ng card. Now, for those cash benefit naman, if ever man you shelled out money, you could reimburse it. Sa hospice, palliative care, ito yung parang gulay, yung gulay na, yung parang sinusustain na siya ng machine. Kasi mga taong may tani, yung mga matatanda na, yung care nila is yung parang maintenance na talaga, yung nasa hospital na talaga sila. So, it is also included sa inpatient. Now, for HIV and AIDS naman, as long as you acquired it sa occupational, for example, yung blood transfusion o kaya yung dugo ay ng isang may HIV ay nahalo sa dugo mo for a reason, so kasama siya sa coverage ng inpatient mo. Tapos, if ever man you needed to be rehab sa hospital, kasama siya. So for those of you who are wondering, kasama na yung surgery, yung consultation habang inpatient, organ transplants, and other consumables like yung mga medicine na kailangan mong gamitin, surgical implants. So lahat yan, pasok doon sa annual benefit limit mo. Now, let's discuss outpatient naman. Sa outpatient, ibig sabihin, hindi ka kailangan magstay sa hospital. Parang parang appointment lang siya. So, pwedeng yung diagnostic scans, kasama siya, yung physiotherapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, tapos yung mga specialist care, mga consultation mo. So, outpatient yon. So, there are some plans na may outpatient benefits sa amin, and mga some plans na wala. Tapos, yung deductible per visit, kasi, for example, nakita natin kanina, na merong isang plan na up to ganito lang yung kaya niyang i-shoulder pagdating sa outpatient benefit. Outpatient benefit. So, 1,500. So, let's just say, after the consultation, you were charged 3,000 pesos. So, shell out ka pa na additional 1,500. So, may limitation yun. But there are some plans naman dito na cover naman yung outpatient. So, ano lang yan? Inisa-isa lang yan. Tapos, pre- and post-hospitalization outpatient. So, let's just say, na-hospitalize ka for a particular condition, kunyari gastro. And then afterwards, pinalabas ka na ng doctor kasi you could, parang pwede ka na magpagaling sa labas ng hospital. But eventually, bumabalik-balik ka. And yung pagbalik-balik mo ay hindi covered kasi binili mo yung low tier ng Global Health Access. So, pwede ka mag-file ng reimbursement. Yung first 90 days at saka yung after na 90 days mula dun sa mismong hospitalization mo, yung inpatient mo, it can be filed as reimbursement. And then, kasama sa outpatient yung radiotherapy, chemotherapy, kidney dialysis treatment. Kasi ba pinupuntahan mo lang yan sa hospital para 4 hours dialysis as uwi ka na. So, hindi siya inpatient kasi hindi ka naman naratay doon. Pero, i-cover siya. Pasok sa annual benefit limit mo. Surgical procedures, receive as an outpatient. For example, kunyari kailangan mo operahan sa mata, hindi ka naman kailangan mag-stay sa hospital afterwards, pwede ka na umuwi. So that is included as well. And alternative treatment, including consultation and treatments, prescribed vitamins, saka supplements. So yung mga prescribe sa'yo, etc., isasama na siya. Remember na yung mga emergencies, kung yun yung concern nyo, kasama siya sa outpatient. Kunyari kinagat ka ng aso, nabangga ka, tapos kailangan mo ng emergency treatment, tapos hindi ka naman pina-inpatient, it is included as well. Now, for those of you who will be interested sa maternity and other benefits, there are some plans na may maternity benefits. Pero sa maternity, kailangan nag-apply ka na ng Global Health Access, natapos na yung 1 taon, and then after that, dun ka nabuntis. So, yung delivery mo ay kasama na. Ngayon, pag nagkaroon ka naman ng complications or parang post or pre-natal complications, kasama siya sa coverages. Tapos, yung accommodation ng newborn baby mo, isasama siya. Okay? 30 days from the time of birth. Kasi meron mga babies na hindi naman kagad nakakalabas. Kailangan pang i-incubator. So, isasama yon. Now, for dental, yung routinary check-up, yung cleaning, isasama yan. Bunot, pasta, mga gano'n. Restorative dapat. So, hindi siya for aesthetic purposes. So, kasama naman yan. And wellness, psychiatric. So, rampant na ngayon yung mental health illnesses, and if ever man you need psychiatric care, may mga plans kami that will include these types of benefits. Vaccination, meron din, and also yung optical, yung pag-check ng mata mo sa pag-change ng grado, sa pagpapabago ng salamin. So, yung mga coverage ito kasama rin sa Global Health Access, pero i-emphasize ko lang na it depends on the tier kung ano man yung pinili mo na plan. So, pakita ko lang sa inyo ulit, ito yung different plans. Nakikita nyo, yung Gold Light, wala siyang outpatient, walang alternative treatment, walang maternity, dental, optical. Ang meron lang siya is yung health screen, meron din siyang inpatient. Okay, if you want na lahat dapat ng benefit ay gusto ko, ang option mo lang would be Gold at saka Platinum. Ngayon, sa Silver, meron man siyang outpatient, meron man siyang dental, at meron man siyang health screen plus inpatient. The coverage is 50 million yearly siya. Hindi siya 100 million kagaya ng Gold. Ngayon, meron dito Gold Light Plus, meron din Gold Light, 100 million yung coverage niya. Pero makikita mo, ay, may limitations siya, wala naman siyang outpatient. Okay? Health screen lang siya, tsaka inpatient. So, it depends sa kung anong kailangan ninyo. Kasi pagpalagay natin na may HMO ka, tapos yung HMO mo gives you total package pagdating sa outpatient. So, you won't be needing Gold na or Platinum pag outpatient yung habol mo. Kasi meron ka ng HMO that will shoulder that. So, different options yan. Kaya you need to seek advice of a financial advisor. Kailangan mong may address lahat ng need mo para ma-modify niyo yung plan na perfect para sa'yo. Now, paano naman kung hindi ako nagkasakit? Ngayon, you could still use that. Tingnan natin yung day one benefits. So, ibig sabihin, the moment na na-issue na yung policy, nag-apply ka, na-approve ka, tapos meron ka na ng card, you could use these benefits depending sa tier ng plan mo. If you have platinum or gold, may alternative treatment ka na, yung mga acupuncture, chiropractor, mga ganun. Kung ano man yung sinuggest sa inyo, herbal, so alternative treatment ang tawag doon. So, i-file lang natin yan kay AXA and then they will be the one to suggest if it is included or not. Dental, ayan, meron na. If you are platinum, gold, or silver, meron na, kagad na, mga benefits na pwedeng gamitin. Now, health screen. Ito maganda yung health screen. Kasi, ibig sabihin, whether you have sickness or not, maganda na preventive measure to. Ibig sabihin, every year, check mo dapat yung sarili mo. Now, what is the difference between health screen and annual physical exam? Sa annual physical exam, ginagawa lang yung basic 5 or basic 7 ng card. So, ibig sabihin, test lang sa dugo, sa urine, okay na yun. Pag sinabi natin health screen, sobrang daming test yan, like 16 tests. Kasi ako GHA member ako eh. So, I experience health screen. Tapos, mas marami talagang ibibigay na information sa'yo about your health so that you could monitor. And then, the doctor will suggest kung ano yung pwedeng lifestyle changes mo to prevent sickness na mangyari sa'yo. So, ibig sabihin, the moment na binayaran mo yung plan na to, you could avail that benefit na. If you get gold, meron ng 40,000 worth of health screen. By the way, yung health screen ko, sa The Medical City ako eh, parang around 18,000 yata yun for all the screening, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember it correctly. So, magagamit mo siya. Kung gold light lang yung plan ko, yung 12,000 lang yung health screen ko na limit, kung 18,000 yun, share out ka pa yung 6K. Pero, pwede mong ipagawa to day 1 pa lang, kahit wala kang sakit. So, it is already benefit na basagin yung mismong thought na pag di ako nagkasakit, tapon kagad yung pera. Now, vaccination, yung kunya flu vaccine, other vaccines. Actually, hindi ako masyadong maalam sa different vaccines, pero flu, lagi ko kinukuha yun. Pero point is, sa vaccination, meron sa platinum, meron sa gold. So, pwede mo nang i-avail yun. Tapos, optical benefit, pa-check ka ng mata mo, check mo yung grado, kung may astigmatism ka, ganyan, pa-adjust ka ng salamin, etc. Pasok siya sa platinum and gold. Pero sa other, wala silang benefit. Pero any of the plan, ang suggestion ko yung health screen, kunin nyo kagad yun. So let's just say, ang bayad mo sa plan, kasi bumili ka ng gold light is 20,000 kunyari. Pa-health screen ka ng 12,000. It is nakuha mo na yung benefit. 8,000 lang basically, plus meron ka pang coverage na 100 million inpatient kung sakali. Diba? So, ganun ginagamit tong card na to. For those of you who have GHA already and you are not utilizing it, tingnan nyo tong day 1 benefits. If you have platinum, day 1 pa lang, you have 255,000 worth of benefits that you could utilize para masabi mong hindi na sayang yung bayad mo sa card. Okay? So aside from that, here are value-added benefits of Global Health Access. So again, cashless transaction, yun yung nirarally namin. Na parang hindi mo kailangan maglabas ng pera, just use the card. Meron nag-aasikaso doon. Plus, may separate kasi kami na hotline for Global Health Access users. So since medyo, ito yung highest tier namin na product pagdating sa private medical insurance, may separate like call center who will accommodate these types of customers. Now, international medical emergency na assistance, meron kami yan, road, ambulance, and transport. So, kasama siya sa mga benefits ng card mo. If ever man you wanted to seek second medical opinion, you could do so, covered in ng card. Tapos, meron kaming app called Emma na pwede ka mag-seek ng consultation doon. So, yun yung health at hand. And global concierge. Since sinabi namin na i-connect namin kayo sa network ng hospitals kung nasa ibang bansa ka man, meron kaming parang team who would help you connect with that hospital. Okay? Now, this product is a very good product. Great product talaga siya. Pero hindi lahat ng tao pwedeng kumuha. Merong limitation to. So, similar sa concept ng insurance, we are looking for people who are healthy and young pa. Dahil pagka ikaw ay may sakit na, pwedeng hindi ka na ma-approve. So, depende yun sa underwriting. Underwriting yung team ng insurance company to assess kung gaano kataas ang risk ng isang tao. So, kasi di ba most of the people, they wanted to get insurance pagka nasa hospital na sila. It can never happen because malulugi naman yung insurance company pag magbenta sila ng ganito katataas na coverages. Tapos bibili ka lang pag may sakit ka na sure ka na may mataas na bill. Hindi naman to alternative payment for your bills kung may sakit ka na. Okay? So, I'll be flashing. I won't be discussing one by one kung ano yung mga sakit. Pero, ito yung sure na excluded. So, ibig sabihin, pwede ka mag-apply, pero tong sakit na to i-exclude. For example, sa aneurysm. So, sickness na hindi aneurysm could still be covered. I-exclude nila to. Kasi pagka in-underwrite ka kasi, ito lang naman yung pwede mong mga parang assessment na result. Pwedeng approve ka, clean case ang tawag doon. Tapos, pwedeng approve ka, pero substandard. Ibig sabihin, mas mataas yung risk mo, pwedeng may sakit ka na and all. Pero, i-accept pa rin namin. Tapos, magbabayad ka lang na mas mahal. Kasi, i-assume namin yung risk na yon. Pwedeng na-approve ka, pero i-exclude namin yung particular sickness na yon. So, ito yung mga sakit na yon. Tapos, pwede namang i-approve ka namin, pero tong sakit na to may waiting period. Ibig sabihin, for the first year, hindi mo na namin i-cover. The next year, i-cover na namin siya. At merong totally decline talaga. So, these sicknesses na naka-flash, i-exclude namin yung sickness na yan. Now, there are medical condition na may waiting period. Ibig sabihin, maghihintay muna kami after a year bago namin siya ma-cover. At merong mga automatic decline talaga. So, you can take a screenshot of this para ma-check. Now, this is my advice to you as a financial advisor who experienced a lot of applications before. Don't ever conceal your medical declarations, your medical conditions to your financial advisor. Kasi this is the root cause kung bakit hindi nakaka-claim ang isang tao. Contrary kung paano frame ng mga taong hindi nakaka-claim yung nangyari as if parang binudol sila ng insurance company. Here is what really happening. Hindi nila sinabi na meron na silang sakit nung nag-apply sila. So ngayon, na-apply namin sila as if clean case, wala silang sakit. And then eventually, nagpagamot sila. Eh di ba pag nagpagamot ka, ini-interview ka ng doktor, sinasabi niya kailan mo nagsimula itong naramdaman, meron ka ba dating medical history, ipasa mo lahat sa amin yan. Kasi nga, syempre sasabihin mo yung totoo dun sa doktor kasi kailangan nilang i-assess yung health mo, sila yung tutulong sa'yo. Now, nag-file ka ng claim. Our insurance investigators will look at your medical records to see if that sickness of yours really occurred after the application process. If napatunayan na may pre-medical condition ka na, ibig sabihin bago ka mag-apply, nandiyan na yung sakit na yan, yung contract natin, hindi siya perfectly valid. Pwede naming tanggihan yung claim mo. So my advice, if ever you are applying for medical insurance such as this, to declare everything. Alam mo, mas maganda nga kung meron kang parang latest annual physical exam or health screen for the past 6 months, isama mo yon sa application process. I-submit na para maging okay yung underwriting sa'yo. At least, kung meron ka man sakit before at in-approve ka pa rin namin, hindi ka na namin tatanggihan kung magkiklaim ka. Okay, yun yung proper procedure for this. So, look at the condition na pinost ko kanina tsaka yung nasa screen ngayon para malaman mo if may chance kang mag-apply or if merong ma-exclude na condition or kailangan mo magpa-check para ma-sure mo na magiging okay yung claims process mo in the future. Okay, now, the million-dollar question, magkano ba ang global health access? So, I'll be posting estimate lang. Of course, if ever you wanted to know yung particular na presyo para sa inyo, please ask an accredited AXA financial advisor. Kasi ibibigay nila sa inyo yung proper assessment using our system. Pero at least magkaroon man kayo ng idea kung ano yung bracket. So makikita nyo na for Platinum with 175 million coverage, ang premium ng no deductible, ang ibig sabihin no deductible, wala kang dineclare na card, wala kang sariling HMO. Ang presyo niya 280 to 300,000 per year. At today is 2025 pala, this year is 2025. So pwedeng tumaas pa yan in the future. At least sabi ko kung ano yung current price niya ngayon. So, by paying 300,000 sa Platinum, lahat ng benefit kanina na pinakita ko worth 255,000 on day 1, kunin mo na lahat para hindi mo na masabing sayang yung 300,000 mo. Plus, pag nagkasakit ka, you will be covered 175 million. So, ganun mo dapat siya nakikita. Now, if ever man, gold yung piliin mo, it's 135 to 145,000. By the way pala, I'm talking about 35 years old 35 years old lang to. And per age, nag-iiba yung presyo. habang tumatanda ka, mas nagiging mahal siya. Kaya kailangan mo makipag-usap talaga sa advisor kung gusto mong malaman kung magkano yung exact na presyo para sa inyo. May Gold Light Plus na presyo hanggang Silver and Gold Light. Sa Gold Light, tignan nyo, 55,000 to 60,000 lang. Tapos, meron ka naman ng health screen na benefit. Tapos, yung inpatient benefit mo dyan, 100 million. So, if you think yan yung okay sa'yo, pwede yan yung tingnan mo na presyo. Pasok pala ako, 35 years old ako ngayon. So, 60,000, tigpa 5,000 per month pala yung allotment dito para sa coverage na to. Okay? Now, ano naman yung deductible? Deductible for those of you who have HMO already. Ang premise niyan is, pag dineclare mo yung deductible, mas mura yung babayaran mong premium sa amin. Pero, let's just say, kumuha ka ng Gold Light. Nakikita nyo yung Gold Light, ang presyo 46,000 na lang instead of 60,000. Yung 46,000 na yon, ang kapalit yan 100 million coverage. Pero pag na-hospital ka, kailangan mo munang gamitin yung 100,000 HMO mo. So papalagay natin, ang bill mo 250,000. Ang sasagutin lang ng Global Health Access is yung excess ng 100,000. 150,000 lang yung inpatient na makukuha mo sa amin. Kasi nag-deductible ka ng 100,000 na HMO. So, similar with those na may 200,000 and 500,000 na deductible. Imagine mo, yung 100 million coverage na Gold Light, so ibig sabihin inpatient yun na 100 million plus health screen na 12,000, mabibili mo lang siya sa 20 to 25,000 na halaga. 12,000 health screen mo na kagad yun, gamitin mo na kagad, so parang 8,000 na lang ang presyo ng 100 million coverage mo. Pero, pag nagkasakit ka, let's just say ang sakit mo, 350,000 yung bill mo sa ospital, wala ka makukuha kay Global Health Access kasi may first 500,000 ka na deductible. So, gamitin mo yung HMO na dineclare mo. Pero pagkang bill mo, 3 million, sagot namin yung 2.5M. Yung 500 galing doon sa card mo. Now, question, can you buy e-card or Global Health Access nang wala kang deductible? Yes. Pero again, kung wala kang HMO, ikaw mag-share out ng pera na yan. Doon sa 100,000 na example ko kanina, tapos ang bill 150,000, sagot namin 50,000 lang. Yung 100,000, ilabas mo na yung pera mo. Kasi nabibili mo ng mas mura yung Global Health Access. So that's how it works. Okay, again, 35 years old to. So, mas tumatanda, mas nagiging mahal siya. And yung modification ng benefits, you could talk it out to your financial advisor para malaman mo lang kung ano yung kailangan mo at may bigay namin yung proper offer. Also, ang maganda kay Global Health Access, this is a type of private medical insurance. Parang HMO siya up to age 100. Not all HMO can do that. Yung iba, after 65, wala na. Yung sa amin nga, yung alternative dito, yung healthcare access na diniscuss ko, if ever man you haven't considered watching it yet, i-link ko na lang yung healthcare access. That is another alternative option. Pero up to 5 million lang yun eh. Tapos pwede mo lang siyang i-renew hanggang age 75. 76, wala na siyang coverage. Dito, kaya mo itong i-renew hanggang age 100. So, ibig sabihin at 70 years old, dun ka nagkasakit. 75, dun ka nagkasakit. Which is highly possible na mangyari. Kasi marami akong kakilala, 79 na ngayon, dun sila na hospital talaga, tapos kinabihan yung gastos. Meron ka pa rin Global Health Access kasi you could renew it up to age 100. Okay? So, yung presyo, well, depend pagkatapos ng kausap. Tapos, tandaan nyo na ang ina-address ng Global Health Access is healthcare yan na pwede mong i-renew up to age 100. Mas magiging mahal man siya, pero think of the value. Ang laki ng coverage niya. If you believe, hindi mo kailangan ng ganitong coverage, and if you believe na hindi mo kailangan ng insurance, it's up to you. Pero, based on experience, most of the people na hindi naman naniniwala ng insurance are the one na marirealize yon too late na. If you have spare money and you are building up your security account or strengthening your insurance portfolio, this is one of the best products that you could seek out there. If you think this is too pricey for you, the alternative product is healthcare access that I discussed on previous video. So you could consider that. Siguro, if I'm going to end this presentation or this lecture, just think of it, just wanted to put it out there na it's not the best hotel around the world ang pinakamahal na rooms and beds. It's always the hospital bed. Diyan kayo gagastos. And I've seen plenty of powerful, wealthy people that turned their life upside down because ang naging cause, sickness. Lalo na pag nangyari yan sa mahal mo sa buhay, willing kang i-risk lahat, ibenta kung ano yung na-build mo just to save that person. So to prevent that from happening, here is a solution for you. So it's up to you if you're going to consider it. Now, if you wanted to learn more about the product and kung paano siya makakatulong specifically for you, I'll be posting my links on how to contact me below para if ever man you wanted assistance sa application. I'm your guy. Thank you for listening.